Welcome to the Half-Ass Homestead. It's early March here in central Wisconsin, and it definitely feels like spring has sprung. We have been far exceeding the high average temperature for this time of year, which has segued us into these projects. I've had more ambition to do fun spring and summer-like activities with the warm weather. Today I decided I was going to smoke salt and pepper. I saw it online and said, wow, that sounds like a great idea. I'm going to do that because, I have the resources. And I'm gonna tell you, it smells pretty good. I've only had a chance to use the salt and I didn't really taste the difference. So I'm gonna give this a few more tries. I really want to try the pepper because I use more pepper. I had a hankering for country fried steak, and venison makes a great country fried steak. Made up white gravy with pepper, fried up those steaks, threw some Venables beans on the side. So today I am using all of our onion peels to make onion powder. I'm giving them a coarse chop in the food processor, and then I'm going to take them over to the coffee spice mill and grind it down into powder. Once the onion peels are sized down like this, that's when I put them into the coffee mill. For anybody wondering, I got this for $3 secondhand. You can actually find them. They're not that expensive, brand new. They're like 20, 25 bucks. I got one for $3, so. And it is just that easy to make onion powder. And like with all my other dried goods that I put in jars, I always put a desiccant. Better safe than sorry. I just used my vacuum sealer and they're good to go. Shelf stable for the next couple years. With the unseasonably warm weather, I've been having to do some projects a little sooner rather than later. And today's project is taking stem cuttings to propagate grapes, which is a new project for me, and willows, which I have done every year since I planted them. They root back so easy from stem cuttings. So I collected all these from my flamingo willow, Arctic willow, and my green grapevines. So with the grapes, we're supposed to cut at the node and damage along the bottom. This is kind of like rubber tree layering, sorta. And then we're just gonna try to propagate these in water. It's an experiment, we're gonna see. But willow cuttings, you just put a little water in there, they will grow. If you put them straight in the ground, they'll grow. They're not picky. So they're super easy to work with. And then in a few weeks, I'll be able to plant these straight into soil, and they'll be almost good to go. All right. And the moment you've all been waiting for. This is day 10, and we're doing our first candling on our incubating eggs. Well, that's alive, if I've ever seen it.
Where?
Sitting here, veining.
Yeah.
And there's a dark spot, that's a chick. Out of 35 eggs that we put into the incubator, we pulled 5 out, 4 were infertile, and 1 stopped development on day 2 or 3. He got veining, but it stopped. For anybody who is curious, we are using the method of dry hatching. This is our first run, so this is a test. I wouldn't count on that hatching. We were able to candle my Moran's eggs. However, some of my mom's Araucana eggs were so thick, they were impossible to candle. Infertile. That's good. That one. Infertile. That shell sucked. That's infertile. Infertile.
liquid.
That one was different.
Here was a check. So black spot, that's an eye. I've done that thing where I forgot to film any sign out footage, so I would like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.